to the channel. Welcome back to Scarfy's Personal. Today, slightly different content, pre-recorded and discussing with Dan with our new partner, Secure IT VPN, just how you can benefit as viewers and listeners, not only now but the long term. We all know the sky-high prices. So it's all about saving money. So firstly, Dan, how are you doing?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad at all, thank you.
Oh, fantastic. It's great to be having this conversation with you. Just tell people how strong our partnership is and how it looks for the long term.
Yeah, so we're doing really well at the moment in terms of our partnership. We're keen to sort of work with the channel, help you push sort of subscribers and viewers with our partnership to grow on both fronts, really.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm really looking forward to the future. But talk to me and the viewers, how important is VPNs?
Yeah, so a VPN is massively important. So everything you do online, if you're not using a VPN or any other sort of security measures, is tracked. Yeah. So you might, for example, go onto a website and you've got a little ad pop up. That's been tracking you because it knows what you've previously been doing.
Yeah.
Therefore, your information is tracked. So that's not always a bad thing. Obviously, if you're a criminal or something like that, people might want to know authorities, etc. But anyone with a bit of savvy, may they be criminal or not, isn't going to be exposing themselves by using their home Wi-Fi, whether that be Sky, Virgin, TalkTalk, whatever it may be. They're all in the same boat. They all come under the same umbrella laws in the UK. So one thing we get hammered for in the UK is football.
Yeah.
Specifically football. So you will hear of things like IPTV where people stream 3 p.m. And a lot of it comes down to, these are not criminal masterminds. These are blokes that are just wanting to watch their team on a 3 o'clock if they're playing up in Newcastle and they live in Southampton. Do you know what I mean? These aren't career criminals. They're not people that are, what's the word for it? Trying to sort of circumvent the laws. They just physically cannot watch it, and it's ridiculous. You can go to any other country in the world, put a 3 p.m. game on, and there's never been an issue with it.
Absolutely.
Except for in the UK, which obviously comes with its own flaws, but that's one way of doing it. Now, there isn't a law specifically to say you can't buy a VPN, be in the United States of America, for example, sign up for Peacock or another provider and pay £5 a month to watch all your Premier League games.
Yeah, no, exactly. Thank you very much, Dan. Because obviously we are in a cost. Obviously we're in a cost of living crisis, as you will know now, and it currently costs around about £71.50 per month to watch football legally in the UK. That's a crazy amount. That's Prime Video, Sky Sports, and TN2. So why should people buy your subscription, Dan? And how will people save money, and how much?
Right. So we've done a deal with yourself and the channel, so people will get 50% off a yearly subscription. So it works out just over 25 quid. And that gives them privacy and security for a year. Now, what they can do, like I said, is they can sign up to services abroad. If they want their location to be Canada, Spain, wherever they may want it to be, and they can sign up for, they may be expatriates or something like that live abroad now, and they can sign up for services and watch content from that country using the VPN. With the VPN, essentially, it will mask your location, so your ISP or wherever else thinks you're in America, Canada, wherever you set it to, for example.
Okay, thank you very much, Dan. It all sounds very, very good. But before we do end, where do you think Tottenham will finish come the end of the season?
Do you know what? I had really high hopes about 2 weeks ago. Then we lost. Then we lost like 4 players in 20 minutes. And
Yeah.
you know what? I still think. I don't think anyone's performed stellar this season.
Yeah.
If that matters, I don't think you haven't got the likes of Man City or Liverpool won every
No.
game. They're 1 and 2. They're 10 points clear at sort of start of December. So I still think it's a pretty tight race, and I still think it's a very weird season. This one, no one's really out and out favourites for it. If you ask me, I think any team in the top sort of 6 places really now could go on a run and sort of take some glory.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
I mean, I'd say we'd look to finish top 4, but a lot of it will depend on the injuries. I've said for a long time,
Yeah.
his squad depth is a massive issue for Spurs, a massive, massive issue. We've got a class first 11,
Yeah.
but I think you probably need 3 or 4 more world-class players to be able to rotate into that squad. Sonny's done amazing stuff up front, but I still think if you haven't got Maddison in behind him, you're struggling for that creativity. I think you're back to Holberg, and as much as I like Holberg as a player, I think he tends to play safe quite a lot.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
A lot of short stuff around the sort of middle, sort of the 1-2s. There's nothing really. And the thing is that the frustrating thing is he's got a really good pass on him. Same as Ollie Skip. Ollie Skip can pull some outstanding 40, 50-yard passes, but they tend to both be quite safe players. And like sort of just try and control it around the middle, not really want to look to sort of do anything that could cost a turnover. So I just think adding that little bit of risk to what's being done so far has really been good to see. It's that. I mean, when we get down to 9 men, and I've never seen the defence so high. I mean, it was.
Yeah, no, exactly. See, really interesting to see. You're playing some great stuff, so we have to see. But it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much, everyone who watched this video. Not the usual content we do, but I think it's important to discuss these type of things because we both want to save you money this Christmas. We recognise how high prices are, so it's all about saving money. But Dan, before we end the video and I'll let you go, talk to people as well. Is there any other partnership deals you have, like with football clubs, etc.? Because some people be worried. Is it real? Is it fake? Is it worth the money, etc.? So talk to me about your other partnership deals.
Yeah, so we've worked with the likes of Swansea City, AFC Wimbledon. We're expanding our portfolio all the time. We work within grassroots as well to try and give back to communities. So yeah, we are what we say we are. We are what it is on the tin. We're no different from Surfshark, NordVPN, or any of the other big companies. We do exactly the same stuff. We're just not yet a multi-billion company. One day in the future, maybe.
One day.
We're pushing there.
Fingers crossed. So I hope we get to that. But yeah, reminder: half price on any 1-year subscription. That is certainly a good deal. But Dan, for now, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Perfect. You take care, Harry. Bye now,
And
mate.
you, up the Spurs. Thank you.